Hi. First off, sorry if there's any background noise. My neighbors have decided to play music, and I can't get them to stop. My first takeaway would be that there is major difference between cultural competency and cultural humility. While it is very important to learn about different cultures, it is even more important to always remember that everyone you interact with is going to have a different aspect to their relationship with culture that is unknown to you. Each person is the expert in their culture. My second takeaway is just how deep culture goes. When people start talking about culture, they mainly focus on the things you can see, like the food and how people dress. But the truth is that that part of culture is only what is on the very surface of what culture really is. As they said in the video, it's only the tip of the iceberg. My third takeaway is from the short COVID-related video, and it wasn't mentioned in the video directly, but it reminded me just how close our communities pulled together during the initial outbreak. With the tip of be kind on my mind, I thought of the howl and how my fiance, his family, and I would stand every night on the porch and howl for the healthcare workers. It just amazes me how kind people can be in a crisis. To me, cultural humility is the ability to take a step back and to listen to other people and give people the space to talk about their experience with their own culture. For me, the time that sticks out the most was one right after I was diagnosed with my illnesses that led to my disability. I still was coming to terms with my own limitations, and I was at a doctor's office, and they were lecturing me about how I shouldn't use the term disabled as I wasn't part of that community. And I shouldn't strive to be, as if it was something to be ashamed about. But to me, taking part of that culture that comes with being disabled has given me the confidence to ask for the help that I need and accept the tools I need, such as canes and wheelchairs, as they are accepted in the chronically ill and disabled culture. The main action that shows me cultural humility is when someone takes a step back and makes room for people to talk about their experiences and feelings, and has a show of respect for what they are saying. One way I can recognize cultural humility in myself is to listen to the voices around me and to hear their stories and not pass any judgment on them. One time I experienced cultural humility is when I was able to sit with a very close personal friend of mine and listen to their stories of growing up. This friend is the children of immigrants, and to listen to their experiences, which were so different from my own, was humbling to listen to them talk about what their culture is like. Cultural humility can benefit people because it can lead to understanding. By taking the time to listen to another person's worldview, gaps can be bridged. The first example that comes to mind of me being vulnerable is when I was measured for my wheelchair. It's a lengthy process where they have to ask you very personal questions, and so that they can find the perfect fit for you, they have to weigh you and take many, many, many measurements of your body so that they can find the wheelchair that fits. It was a very uncomfortable experience, but my fiance was there the whole time to hold my hand. I think it would affect the classroom by making it more inclusive and allowing students to truly be brave in the space. Cultural humility and vulnerability are important to me as it is crucial to always be learning as a teacher. Challenging yourself to be vulnerable with your students can encourage them to do the same. I will model these by challenging myself to allow others to speak first. In the classroom, I tend to be the one that raises my hands first, but I've realized that this might lead to others not sharing.